What's going on, guys? Welcome to HomeCraft Cocktails. Cocktails you can make from the comfort of your home. My name is Briss, and lately here in Ohio, we've been seeing 70-degree weather in the middle of February. With us having, just a small taste of spring weather, I figure why not for this week's cocktail, give a small taste of a spring drink with the Bramble. The Bramble was created in 1984 by Dick Bradsell, who was also the creator of the Espresso Martini, and he created it at the Fred's Club in Soho, which is an area in London, England. The drink is inspired by and named after the bush that grows blackberries, which is symbolic of Dick's childhood as back when he was a kid, growing up in the Isle of Wight, which is the largest island of England, he would pick blackberries on a regular basis. And since the cocktail has been created back in 1984, it has since been deemed a modern classic cocktail where you can see it in a wide array of different bars all across the globe to this very day. And now, with that brief history lesson out of the way, let's get down to actually making the drink. So first off, we're gonna pour 2 ounces of gin into your shaker. Then you're gonna follow that up with an ounce of lemon juice. Two teaspoons or 2 bar spoons of simple syrup. Then you're gonna add ice to your shaker and shake for about 10 to 15 seconds. And after shaking, next you're going to fill an old-fashioned glass with crushed ice. And normally I would use my Lewis bag and my mallet to make that crushed ice, but it is now past 2 in the morning as I'm making this video, and I don't wanna wake up my neighbors as I live in an apartment. So I'll be using a blender instead, as it's somewhat quicker. Actually, it's very quicker and it's a little bit quieter. After adding your crushed ice, you're going to strain your mixture into your rocks glass. Then you're going to follow that up with half of an ounce of creme de mure. And creme de mure is a liqueur that is made out of blackberries. Mure is actually French for blackberries. However, I do not own creme de mure. However, you can use creme de Cassis, which is made out of black currants, or you can also use Chambord, which is made out of raspberries. I have a little bit left here. But yes, any 3 of those alternatives will provide mostly the same products. Obviously, it's going to be small, taste differences in there, but all 3 are berry juices, so they'll largely give you the same thing. So yes, we're going to pour half of an ounce of creme de Cassis, or creme de mure if you have it, right over the top of the drink here. And lastly, you're going to garnish with a blackberry and half of a lime wheel. And there we have a Bramble. And now that we have our drink, let's give it a taste. Okay, it's not bad. Not bad at all. I would imagine that the simple syrup and the creme de Cassis, in our case, or creme de mure if you use creme de mure, would balance out more with the lemon juice. However, it doesn't. So it has a more of a sour taste to it, which I don't know. I mean, it might be what the drink was going for, but from my brief research that I did, it seemed like the cocktail was more balanced, and I'm not really getting balance from this. I'm getting more of a sour taste for sure. But as far as the looks of the drink goes, I mean, the drink does look nice, especially with the half of a lemon wheel there and the blackberry on top as well. I will say I didn't get quite the layered effect on top of the berry liqueur that I was going for. It might be because I didn't use like a spout on the, you know, on the liqueur. I don't know. But I mean, it still looks nice regardless. And, you know, the spirit is there. So, you know, it's still a good cocktail. Yeah, just going by this traditional recipe, I would say that it is a tad bit too sour for my liking. If I were to balance it out, I would maybe add a little bit more simple syrup and or the berry liqueur to kind of balance out that lemon juice more. But it's not bad, like a solid 7 out of 10. Definitely, I would suggest anyone to try it, but it's not going to be up there with my, most liked cocktails. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching this week's episode, and I'll catch you next week for the next round. Peace.